Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to work with bill attributes in Lula Build. So when pricing a tender, the bill of quantities gives you a very detailed breakdown of the costs of this project. However, it's oftentimes convenient to see more summarized reports on a bill of quantities, and you can do that by grouping similar bill items together and running summarized reports on those groups of bill items. So in Lula Build, you can group bill items together using the bill attributes module. So let's say, for example, you want to group all bill items according to their different trades. Then you can create a new bill attribute class, which represents that grouping called trade by clicking the plus add button. And if I open up this bill attribute class, you can define the individual attributes or the different trades inside of this class. Right, so by default, a bill attribute class will only have one attribute called the undefined attribute. So at the moment, all bill items have been assigned the undefined trade. But I can easily add more trades by clicking the plus add button. So I'm just going to add 3 more here. So a trade has a code and a name. So the code is just some short identifier. So let's say we've got 3 trades: earthworks, masonry, and plumbing. Right, so earthworks, masonry, plumbing. Okay, so I've created 3 trades. In reality, you'll create all of the trades that you've got in this project, but for this example, I'm just going to use these 3. So we can jump back to the bill of quantities. And if you want to assign these trades to bill items, there's a few options. You can either go into the bill item and assign the trade in the bill item editor, or the easier way is to just simply select the items you want to assign the trade to in the bill of quantities, and from the kebab menu, select the option apply bill attribute. So those are earthworks items, next. And these are the masonry items. Select masonry, next. And these are the plumbing items. Plumbing, next. Alright, so now I've assigned trades to these items, and if you want to see the trades of bill items in the table, you can open up your columns tab, switch over to the attribute columns, and then select the bill attribute that you want to see in the table. So here we can see that earthworks has been assigned to these items, masonry to these ones, and that item is plumbing, and the rest of the items are still undefined. Alright, and similar to your resource attributes, you can also filter a bill of quantities according to bill attributes. So I can open up my filter tab and I can filter by bill attribute. So if, for example, you only want to see the earthworks items, you can simply filter that out very easily. Right, so it's not only convenient for reporting, but it's also a convenient way for you to search and find data in Lula Build. Okay, so if we switch back to our trade attributes, we can now run reports against these trades, and we can then see summarized reports for this bill of quantities. So let's say I'm going to open up my tender finalization report. Then automatically we can see that in this project, we're allowed to spend £9,000 on earthworks. We're selling to the client for £10,000. We're allowed to spend £35,000 on masonry and £5,000 on plumbing. Right, and then they're still allowable in your undefined because we haven't assigned trades to all of the bill items. But this gives you a nice summarized view of the costs of your project, so you don't have to look at all of the internal details in your bill of quantities. Okay, so as you can see, trades are a convenient way of reporting at a higher level, and they also provide you with an additional structuring mechanism for your bill of quantities. And that's all for today, and thanks for joining us.